Hey, this is Hannah Erica, and I purchased this dresser off of the Nextdoor app for $25. I wanted to use it for storage for my basement because my basement is out of control. I'm going to reveal it. It's embarrassing, but I have stuff stored that I need to work on and other things that I do in the basement, and it's just gotten so ugly, and my nice basement is just, ugh. So I got this dresser for the sole purpose of storing things in my basement to make it look a little bit more organized. Of course, you got to take the handles off and give it a good cleaning. I just use Dawn dish detergent. I don't have any of the other special sprays. There was nothing really disgusting on it, because that can happen too. There wasn't nothing disgusting on it. The guy had it like in his garage, I think, or basement, so it wasn't too bad. I had a lot of things planned for this piece. I also had a lot of things going on in my life, so I haven't posted in a while. I think it's been a few weeks. Just helping out my parents, and then we recently lost my father. So it's just been a while since I've been on, and this film is all before all of that happened. So this is like November, the beginning of November. So it's set for a while, but in the beginning, I was very hopeful. I was trying to do like the whitewash look, which was not my original, wasn't what I originally wanted. But I said, oh, the whitewash looks so good when you just sand everything down to bare wood and, put the white paint on it and rub it off, diluted white paint. But it turned out to be very extremely challenging trying to get this finish off. And if anyone have any suggestions, let me know. The finish was not, I've never had so much of a challenge just trying to get the finish off. My idea was just to paint it for storage, but I thought the wood just looked so beautiful that I was trying to free it from all this polyurethane and have it really nice, really bright. And it just I struggled. And as you see, I'm using this citrus strip thing. It's a little milder than the other one I have. I have clean strip also, but that is so strong. I just didn't feel like dealing with the smell. I'm not in exactly an open area. You see, I got projects going on in the basement. I got projects everywhere. I have something on a table that needs something that I have to order for it. And this, you saw the basement with all the things going on there. So I needed to just get organized. Also had a piece that I didn't have on camera that I'm doing, a dresser for my mom, which is going to be coming up really soon, since I'm almost done that and I got the video ready for that. So I do have my videos coming, going to be coming every week. This one was a mess. You see, I used a clean strip and it just took off, a layer or so. So I just decided just to use my little scrubber. I got it for the dollar store because it's all gummy and everything. After I finish using it, I'm just going to throw it out. I am just using like Dawn dish detergent with this and just getting it. It's very greasy and messy. Then I fill with a sponge. So now we are like, this is a week ago now. Now I'm wiping it down. I'm focused. I know what I'm going to do with it. And I am going to paint it. I already know. So it was sitting in the garage for a while. It just needed to be wiped down. I already cleaned it out. So now I'm jumping into this project. I just had to debate what I was going to do with the top, because I managed to get all of the finish off the top. But I said, let me just get started. Definitely had to fill the holes. I did not like all these random placements of where the handles were. I like mine to be more uniform. So So as you see in the dresser, it's like a lot of holes down the middle. I use 180 to just kind of scuff it a little bit, because before you paint, you should always get like a little scuff sand. And then I did wipe it down, but I was just trying to get into this so you don't see that part. And so the drawers are still in because they're on some kind of track and they don't when they come out. So that's made it more difficult, because I do like removing the drawers out of the way, because it makes it easier to paint. So as the video goes along, you will see that you will see parts that may need to be touched up. I was constantly touching up and positioning the dresser different ways so that I could make sure I filled in everything. And some people will prefer to use primer before they paint this, but this dresser is for my personal use. And even though I'm painting it black at the moment, I don't know if this is going to be like a permanent thing for it. And I think it would be much easier for me to remove the finish if I don't have lots of coats of different things on there. I think in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna get this done in 2 days. And I say 2 days because the drying time, you need time to let everything dry. And hopefully, if you like what you see so far, that you'll subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel and post furniture every week. Right here, you see I decided to keep the top wood. It looks so pretty, and I just got my zebra brush that's squared off. Helps me do that. You see I got projects everywhere in the basement, and so I have plenty more to come if you like to subscribe to my page, my channel. Shocking enough, because I've complained in the past about not having a steady hand, but sometimes it's all in the tools you use, because this zebra brush is for real. It's nice and square, and you can just take it easy and go over it. But I must say, there are parts of this piece that was very difficult. You see the little decor piece right below where I'm painting? I don't know what era that's from, but it seems like that is just the look. And I just decided to paint all of that black and paint the front of the dresser drawers black and not leave that exposed wood out. I just thought it looked nice if I just painted all black. I just trying to hide, I guess, some of the decor details, because I decided not to do any trimming and adjusting, and it's just for my basement for storage. I want to look really nice, but it's not like a project for like upstairs in the house, my entryway, my bedroom, where I think it should look a certain way. This is just, I almost bought this cabinet that was really tall on Amazon, and those things were like $200, and it was like particle board, and I'm just like, I could just buy a tall dresser. So this was a year in the making, just trying to find something that's tall enough, because the other dressers were not this tall. This is a tall dresser. And I'm a tall woman. I'm like 5'9", so the dresser is very tall. So I just I covered the base because in my mind I'm like, maybe I could make the base, lighter, along with the top of the on the top of the dresser. I'm kind of liking it. I'm not sold on the top of the dresser just yet, but I feel like it has more potential than I thought. And I guess I'm just looking at all the different angles and things I have to paint. And I can't take the drawers out for that. Like, I can't even, you can see the side, you can't see the track at all. You just, yeah. So I had to literally just paint what I could, let that dry, and then go around it and paint more of what I can. I have to say that I was really surprised in how this turned out. So I did my 2 coats of chalk paint. I think I used Krylon. And this is Special Walnut by Vervain. And I guess I wanted to show the wood, and I wanted to be deep but not too dark where I couldn't see, the finish. But for a dark color like this with the black, I definitely needed the stain to be, dark enough to pair up with that. I had all these ideas. I mean, seriously, I had stencil. I didn't know what I was doing. But then I realized that I didn't want to overthink it. This was for storage. It's for the basement. If in the future I decide that I want it to be for something else, or if I decide I want to refinish it and flip it, then maybe that's something to consider. But just to store my stuff and clear the basement up, I decided I was overthinking it. So that's my thing to do, overthink everything. So I just decided to just keep it simple. I did talk to my boyfriend about it. Mike does some projects with me, and I'm trying to get him to join me more with my projects. But he definitely saw this piece and was very vocal about how I was doing with it. This base has so many curves, and I just had folded some, I believe this is 60 grit. Maybe kind of rough for people, but I just wanted to get the stain off. So this is a 60 grit sandpaper, and I just folded and just got this off of it, and it was not easy to do whatsoever. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you the other side. It's basically the same thing, just moving that the way, closing the drawer, opening it, sanding it. So this is the same stain, but I don't know if it's a different wood at the base, because some dressers have different wood for different things. I felt like the stain adhered really, really quick. And if I would have known I would have did that, I might have put less on there. But I'm definitely not upset about it. I'm just surprised. And so now it's just ready for new drawer handles. And that's where Mikey stepped in. So Mike is gonna drill new handles for me, because I'm sorry, they're not fun to do, and I know that the piece still needs some touching up, And he told me about a couple of things. I filled in the holes there, and I still have more touching up to do. And then I think I ran out and got some handles from Lowe's. And this is a finished piece. I know it's not in some nicely staged area and looking all beautiful, but this is reality. This is what I needed it for. I moved a lot of the things out of there that was looking messy, and I put them in the drawer and threw out some things and able to make some space in the basement. And I just wanted you to see that this is what I got it for. And so hopefully you will like and subscribe and stay tuned for more things that I'm working on. I have a lot of things that I have to work on down there. And thank you.